Hello, everyone. I've just woken up, so forgive me if I sound a bit hoarse, but I just feel that I really had to make this video because, well, after myself posting that Northern Lights book review, I was very much anticipating Logan posting one himself. And, when he did see my video and realized that I couldn't finish the book, he was rather sympathetic towards me and said, if it bothers you, then why bother finishing it? Which, is true. And, yes, that book indeed disturbed me very much so. Like I said, I myself related very much to Lyra in that situation because I aspire to do great things when really people think that I need certain skills that they have and which they've been born with that I do not have at the age of 20. And that's just a very discouraging thing, and to encounter that in literature, encounter that into something that I'm trying to escape into, is not really anything that I want to experience at this moment, which is why I didn't finish it. So Logan, that's the reason why, and when he finally did post a video, I watched the thing about 3 times, and apparently he didn't really give a review of the book. He kind of just mentioned that it was very good, and then mentioned that, I didn't finish it and such, and the reason why, because I was emotionally affected by it. And he went on to describe several instances where he himself was affected by literature, and how really he was trying to dissuade me from doing any buddy reads because he didn't want myself to feel more depressed than I already was. And he really seemed to apologize for having myself go through that feeling whilst reading this, for lack of a better term, rather innocent, altogether rather innocent children's book, even though apparently he says it's quite violent in places. Just to let you know, Logan, it is not your fault. It is completely mine. I myself, like I said, have been dealing with quite a lot. I am actually working on making a pretty big move from California to New Zealand, and have been trying my best to become independent for many years. I've actually been doing house sitting for quite a bit of this year. That place that I just moved out of, I've been at for most of this year. And, it was a very nice experience and such. And I'm actually signed up to go to another place in a few weeks, actually. And I'm actually going to get paid for it, which is very nice. But, yeah, and those are very big steps, very pivotal steps into becoming independent. But also, with that comes, I guess, certain people saying that in order for myself, being of the mental state that I am, being afflicted with autism, high functioning though it may be, I need to know certain qualities in life in order to be wholly independent and not be but accompanied by anybody in my big move. And to be honest, I don't want to be accompanied by anyone. I feel as though that I can carry on very well on my own, but there are certain people, I'm not going to say their names, but They actually are in the family that don't think so. And that is exactly, when I was reading that book, Northern Lights, that's exactly what I was thinking of. And I just I couldn't bear to finish the thing. I'm very much sorry. But yeah, it's not your fault, Logan. It is completely mine. Don't feel bad for not reviewing the book because of me. Uh, if you didn't, that's fine. But anyway. And then, as I said, he went to go on how several books affected him and such. And during that, he kind of went off into a tangent about how the state of that channel, Spinal Shockers, was in shambles. How many of its runners have gone away, have fallen away, and were very mendacious and such, and really were not very good people at all. And how he himself is in a reading slump and continues to be, and how really he's unsure whether he will continue with the channel because he thinks no one really watches it, and all these projects that he's working on. I know he's going to maybe work on filming a movie sometime next year. He actually offered for me to contribute. I don't know what I'm going to contribute yet, but hopefully it'll be something. And even Ahab and Guntik have recorded dialogue for that picture. He thinks that that might have to be put to bed. And also, he said that that might be the very last video on the channel. And to tell you the truth, that really did hit me quite a bit. More so than the book Northern Lights. Because I didn't think that my review would cause him to want to end yet another channel, because I have seen him operate and basically cut off 3 channels, all because of very mendacious, wily people. And I do not want that to happen with this current channel, Spinal Shockers. There are still people that watch your videos, Logan. There's me, there's Ahab, there's Guntik. I'm sure there's a couple other people. Just remember that and keep the channel going. And like I said, the world is a cruel place. Or I didn't say this, but the world is a cruel place. Always has been, always will be. And you just have to make your lot in it the best you can. So Logan, if you can, just keep the channel going. Don't be discouraged by anyone who wants to put you down. I know I most certainly am not. And just continue on knowing that you still have at least 3 or 4 people who will always tune in to your content. Anyway, that's that out of the way. I have a couple other things to bring up in this video. A little bit of a channel update. As of now, there are about 194 or 195 videos currently posted to this account. As you know, last year I had done something very special for the 100th video, that being my first ever live stream, where I believe I read out a short story of mine, and the rest of the time, I believe it was about an hour and a half, was devoted solely to the answering of questions. And that was all very well and fine. I actually enjoy doing live streams very much. I like answering questions by various people who want to know more about me. And I just think it's a wonderful thing. And, I wish I could do it more often. But anyway, that's what I did for the 100th video. Since I have 195 videos already on here, I'm going to try and keep my posting limited for a little bit. I do have a couple videos planned. Tomorrow you should see a book review of A Grief Observed by C.S. Lewis. And on the 21st of November, you should see a sequel to the 50 Random Things I Own video I did last year. That's right, I have 50 more random things that I own, which I'm going to be showing you. So look forward to that. Other than that, maybe a snack and a story will be up. But other than that, I'm going to try and keep my posting to a minimum so that I may be able to prepare you for this 200th video. And the nature of this 200th video is actually going to be something that's been requested by many people. And that is a tour of my library. Right now, presently, I am actually tidying up my room. Have been doing so for this past week. And hopefully I'll be able to get my library in order, and we'll be able to show it off to all of you. And we'll do I might even do it live. And, I'll show you all the volumes, or at least pan through them, show you any ones that I find particularly interesting. And then during that, you could ask me whatever you want. Just like a whole old-fashioned question and answer thing. And it'd be a fun thing. We'll do that. I don't know exactly when that will be, because I'm still tidying up my room. But I will indeed let you know when it does happen. So look forward to that. Anyway, that was this video. I hope you enjoyed. Logan, I sincerely hope that you continue to run Spinal Shockers, even though your various co-hosts did not turn out to be very sincere people. I hope you don't end up being discouraged in carrying out your endeavors. And I hope all of you have a very good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you tend to see this. And cheers.